Yeah, I did this tarot video yesterday, right? Tell me why I took a nap. I decided to wake up so I could post it or whatever the case is. And this bitch do not want to send. This bitch don't want to send to nobody. It don't want to airdrop. It don't want to, like, it's just stuck. It's just stuck on my iPad. So it's ways around shit. Let's get to the video, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna record it, and I'm gonna upload part one, which is this one, and then part two is on my phone that I'm recording this off of. But we're gonna get these videos out regardless. This one is, I believe, 47 minutes and 50 something seconds. The part two is an hour long, which will be uploaded soon, shortly after part one, which is this video. So I'm finna sit here and I'm finna watch it with y'all. Let's get to it. So somebody could look like a peon slash dweeb, but don't discredit them based off. Let me turn it up. They could be well involved here. I'm picking up on something very inhumane. I also picked up on trash can slash garbage. But when I picked up on trash can slash garbage later on down the line, I also picked up on satanic french fries. Something about a barbecue pit, or something about somebody barbecuing here, or like something about, you know, a hosting party, possibly giving meat, question mark, I put next to it. Like somebody giving somebody barbecue, or giving somebody meat here, but it's like mystery meat in a way. Disposing of evidence, black trash bag. Believing in giving power through sacrificing, eating of the body, and wicked. Oh, I put wicked slash twisted. But back to that one, eating of the body and draining blood to use condiments in food, or just simply drink through adrenaline boost here. I got surface level killing takes a deep dark turn. Watch party, organized crime here, satanic cult. Hoax question mark. Somebody wanted something to be a hoax, but in reality, it's just like plenty of other cases that we've seen with the Kanika Jenkins situation and her being stuffed in the freezer. But we're not gonna speak on that situation either. May her soul rest in peace. The other situation is the Trayvon Martin Purdle situation. I mean, not Trayvon Martin. Well, yes, him, and then you also got Trayvon Purdle. You also have Breonna Taylor. You also have many of others. The George Floyd. Like many of those are like energy harvesting situations here, and majority of them are due to sacrificing here. And believe it or not, a lot of people, family members, or not even specifically family members in general here, they're close friends or people that know them by association, and that, you know, they've been associated for a minute here. Those types of people are typically the people that will be doing the sacrificing. If they're associated through occultism or satanic rituals or satanic things in order to get ahead in life, is what I'm seeing. But let's get to the reading. So we're gonna roll the dice. We got 3. So to me, when it comes to 3s, that's involvement here. That's organized, like I said, crime. To me, 3s are groups. To me, 3s are doing things not by yourself, doing things with people, not standing alone when it comes to doing these things. Okay. Light, crime, periodic, descending ancestors, archangels, angels, spirit guides, universally. Angry, honest, clear communication. Hold on. You know when you take off your rings, shake that head. Sticky. clear communication on their examiners at this time. I'm also clairvoyant, so their examiners, if you would like to come through at this time, your presence is welcome here. Allow me to figure out what happened in your situation of the unaliving. Allegedly, they said it was self-inflicted and no foul play involved, but we all know that if it was self-inflicted, there would be foul play involved where you were supposedly found. But I know that you know what happened, so allow me to see. Give me that ground, it's clear communications. Okay, so mind you, when I was doing the reading, I pulled these 3 cards originally first because I wanted to do the reading on him to make sure I was sure about what I was going to say when I did do the reading, right? But I was like, nah, fuck that. We finna do the reading up close and personal with them. So normally I would do my reads privately, but, you know, I'll do it with y'all because this is a big case to me. I've been losing sleep behind this shit. Bitch, I even skipped work. Bitch, I was tired staying up all night and just trying to, like, you know, shit like that. But, you know, you got accelerated motion here. So, like I said, the overall 3 cards was material harvest, choose wisely, and then deception and deceit. But you have accelerated motion here. Somebody, like I said, not even somebody, because like I said at the beginning with the 7, because to me, my 7 cards are like yin and yang. That's like water energy. And it's crazy because the water is in this card. I kid you not. Like, that's water and that's birds and that's many hands. So, and then when I rolled the dice, it was 3. So, and like I said, 3 to me are a group or organization, people involved. A lot of people could have done some shit. Like, look how she looking up at the stars and shit. Somebody was wishing on a star for this young man to die. Like, wishing, like, his death. Like, somebody was wishing on him to pass away. Manifesting his death is what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. Somebody didn't want to see him, like, win or succeed, get ahead. I also, when I picked up on watch party and host party as well, let me see. Mind you, when I picked up on host party, right, I picked up on an individual that will be hosting a watch party or like a host party for a group of higher ups or a group of like elites, allegedly. Right, a group of like elites eating this mystery meat or like this barbecue that was cooked by like a celebrity chef or whatever the case was, right? But it's like they feeding this meat to a specific group or like a specific organization, right? Kind of like how, because they show me an image of a white male, because I see him, okay, it's a lot of information to take in, like, it's a lot, but y'all, the story is all over the place, and I feel like they pinging different, like, they telling me different parts of his story, and you have to put it together. Like, I'm literally channeling this shit on top of trying to do tarot together, but honestly, I could really just channel for y'all. Because I'm really getting the energy of like he was supposed to, okay, so he was supposed to be meeting with a specific female, and this female that he's supposed to be meeting with, she's like light bright, she's yellow bone, she's like light skinned. And I would hate to put like PDA out there, put his business out there, but she could have topped him off before. like she known for giving like top. Or she like top, like I keep getting like top them off, like, you know, kind of like cuffing a bob, almost, in a way, if that makes sense. But she like backdoored him with a group, or like with specific people. But he was supposed to be meeting her. Hence to why the two friends had left, or claimed they left, but they knew. Yes, y'all left, but y'all knew that it was a sacrifice here. And a lot of people will be like, well, why would they sacrifice him? I mean, it's clear as day, and the car is right here. You got to celebrate emotion. A lot of them got businesses. Because when I went on the lives, I was watching them, right? Doing my research like the rest of everybody else. But what plays out in the cars plays out in the cars. What the ancestor says, they says. What he say happened, it happened. When you clairvoyant and he said it happened, it happened. A lot of them sacrificed him for accelerated motion, business ideas, business ventures, advanced placements in life. Wanting to be bigger than where they are now. More money, more stability. Never needing to want to have to go back broke or some shit like that. So one of their fears is a fear of being broke. Cause then they gonna like a lame ass nigga, but nigga, you already a lame ass nigga is what it look like. This shit can't unlame none of them. Somebody, I'm not even gonna say somebody, he died as a sacrifice for everybody else to eat. I hate to say it, but it's the honest God given truth. He died, and I don't want nobody in my comments or nobody saying, oh, well, why would they, da 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 da, I think that they just did this, y'all do too much, that shit not real, this, that, and the third, whoop, whoop. Like, if it's not the message for you, baby, don't watch the video. Right, you got trapped in fear. Like I said, when I said the channel message is a journal poem, when he passed away in fear. Somebody snaked him. Not even somebody, a group. I keep getting 777 or just 7. 14, 4 plus 1 is 5. If I'm not mistaken, 5 is Oshun energy, abundance. 7 is Yemoya energy, water. Water deals with emotions. Somebody heavily manifested his demise, heavily manifested his death. And a lot of people played the part in this shit with the 9 here. 9 means endings, death and rebirth. Flip that upside down is 6. To me, my 6s are like occult numbers. Right here, we got 3 when I flip the dice. A group, or organization. This was an organized crime. He was supposed to meet with a female, but he ended up not meeting with this female because she backdoored him and sacrificed him amongst with his homeboys. And I'm also picking up on law enforcement here, allegedly, right? I'm getting 2 specific people out of law enforcement. You have a white male is what I'm seeing here. You also have a black male as well in law enforcement. And then I'm also picking up on, I'm not going to say the name on here, but it's a particular occult here, but it's a very popular one. Y'all should be able to figure that one out on y'all own, but I'm picking up on one of the members from that organization, and I'm picking up on a party promoter or somebody that promotes heavily here, that's associated with the person that's inside of that specific occult or organization. And then the two law enforcement are tied to the young boys, which is the friends, right? The whole story was orchestrated. The whole story was twisted around. They wanted to throw people off and put people in loops. Oh, hold on. Ooh, God, please protect me, protect my crown chakra, protect my throat chakra, protect my mind, body, soul, and spirit as I get this message and this information out to the mass public and the media. Thank you. What are you? Okay. Yeah, it was an organized crime. It was like, I'm picking up on the party promoter, whoever do party it's like somebody, which one of them? Okay. Okay, so I don't want to say his name, because I want to say allegedly, right? I really don't want to put names and labels to shit, because I know who did what and what was what, right? But it's like, because I'm seeing the letters in my head clear as day. He putting names on them. Like, I'm seeing that he telling me who did what, right? So it's like, the party promoter, y'all should be able to take the hints and, do what it do. But the party promoter is connected to the occult, right? A group, a specific group. Y'all should be able to take the hint. Because certain family members be tied to these groups or that specific group, whether it be your uncle, your brother, your cousin, your motherfucking whoever, right? And then you got your female version of them. So take that hint as that hint do what it do. And shit like that. And then you got your two law enforcement. I'm seeing a white male in law enforcement, bald head, or he could have a bald spot. I'm seeing him. Then I'm also seeing a black male in law enforcement that helped cover it up. They helped I don't want to say their names, but they helped them boys cover up the body. They took him out of town as well. He wasn't there. They kidnapped him at Camp Creek, is what I'm seeing. He got kidnapped at Camp Creek, walked through the apartments, whatever, went through them apartments, from the apartments to the woods, where he could have potentially, he was gullible. I'm seeing the fact, like, he was very gullible when it came to this group of people that he was familiar with here. Somebody made it seem as if they had no beef with him. It was no smoke. But it was very much tension here. Throat chakra here. He could have had an exchange of words with the throat chakra. He could have had an exchange of words with somebody or a group, or not even a group, a fucking particular person here that's involved in this group. Yeah, what I said, he could have been meeting somebody, a light bright yellow bitch, by the way, with the spiritual union here. But look, peeking out at the bottom, financial and material changes. A lot of people did what they did to sacrifice him for spiritual gain, material wealth, fame, businesses popping off. Like, pay attention to who. It's like they all asked for different shit. They all had a hand to play. With the watch party, somebody like, it was like a party that was promoted here, but it wasn't like a party that was promoted to the mass media or to everybody, right? It's like a secret party, is what I'm picking up on. And with the mystery meat, that could be, him type shit. Like, and I'm not even making this shit up. And it's sick as fuck because I'm seeing sigils on the ground, right? Or like sigils in this warehouse. It's sigils, and it's like a circle, a black circle that's made out of some type of substance here. Whether it be human remain ashes of somebody else or like just human remain ashes, period. Whatever they use, like, I'm getting like dirt mixed with human remain. I'm getting that mix, and then they creating sigils and shit. And the sigils that I'm seeing, like, and then I'm seeing like other shit inside of the circle or inside of that sigil, and allegedly, um, what they show me is like crazy. Cause yes, he was dismembered here. Because I'm seeing a part of his body. I'm seeing a specific body part. I don't want to say out of respect, but I am seeing a specific body part. It's not nothing like, disgust. Well, it is disgusting, by the way, but it's not nothing sexual or anything. But it's this specific body part. I'm seeing it that they placed in the middle of a circle, right? And it's like draining of the blood in a way. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. What the fuck did I just, look at this shit. Look at that circle. Look at all that shit. Like, come on now. Stop playing. Like, obstacles and challenges, bro. Like, I cannot make this shit up. You got accelerated motion, obstacles and challenges, trapped in fear, and destiny here. So with the accelerated motion, like I said, they did that shit to literally fucking advance in life, to celebrate the wins within their own life. It was like a selfish material game within all of them. Hence to why they were on live laughing about the shit, and they didn't take him being missing serious. Because in reality, they only known him for like a couple months. So, oh boy, I almost said his name, known him longer than others, and it was like, I felt as though he called that hit or he called that shot to advance. But not only did he get an advanced placement, most of them got a career boost as well when it came to brand deals or clothing deals or, things of that nature, things of that sort here. With the obstacles and challenges here, it's like feeling like it's like I feel like it's like a crossroads, somebody being stuck at a crossroads, not being able to accept or come to terms with what really happened in the situation here. I feel like everybody knew but him. He was very gullible when it came to trusting people, very gullible when it came to forgiving people. He had a big heart, and he had a big aura about him. Something about his aura field that bitches love. Something about his aura field that a lot of motherfuckers love. And a group of niggas, like, excuse my language, a group of men couldn't stand this. They couldn't stand how he was able to pull bitches. They couldn't stand how he was able to have something. They couldn't, I want what he got. It was about the soul. Compromising his soul for material wealth, compromising his soul for spiritual gains like knowledge or, power. Like I said, advanced placements. his destiny. What the fuck? Like, come on now. And notice how there's so many of them in a circle. His fucking destiny, compromising his destiny. Then with the purple, it's giving me like crown chakra energy. And like I said, a specific body part that was placed upon in the middle of that circle, like harvesting his knowledge, harvesting his power, harvesting his destiny, harvesting what he has, right? But with the 10 being here, like, they did this shit for money. They did this shit for power. Yeah, transformation, new begin. I cannot make this shit up, God. Oh my God. Look at that. In the fucking circle, yet again. Like, I keep picking up on like a fucking circle, a body part being in a circle, somebody, motherfuckers standing around us, like harvesting energy, sacrificial energy, dismembering of the body, decapitation. They really haven't found much, right? That's why. I'm seeing a car, somebody taking him out of state, by the way. He wasn't killed at Camp Creek. That's not what he was killed at. Did he go missing at Camp Creek? Yes. The day that he went missing, did he die that day? No. I don't get that. That's not the energy that I'm pulling. Was he dehydrated? I'm picking up on dehydration, headaches, not eating. Something about him not eating that day. So he was already dehydrated. You know, wasn't getting the proper nutrients and shit that he needed anyway, because he felt as if he had to watch his back or watch his surroundings, because he felt that backdoor energy, but was so gullible to these particular people being his friends. I slept under the same roof with these niggas. They not gonna do me like that. Or I forgave him after he took me down. He not gonna do me like that. But in reality, he did you like that. And it's like the gullible energy. His intuition was screaming, keep my pipe close to me or keep something on me type shit for protection. And, it went the opposite way of what he was thinking. And the only reason why it went the opposite way is because it was a 30v1. He was outnumbered in this situation when it came to his life, when it came to his soul, when it came to his destiny, when it came to his purpose. Yeah, memories of love is what the fuck I was just really saying. Memories of love. His soul, his destiny, his life, his purpose. Thank you, Spirit. What the fuck did I say? I cannot make this shit up, and I'm going to bring this shit to y'all up close and personal, gang. Let's talk about it. What they say? What they say? Sacrifice. Sacrifice. That's what it say. He was the sacrificial lamb in this situation, and I hate to say it. Just like many of others that I've named at the beginning of the video. Harvesting of energy. Harvesting of souls. The devil's job at the end of the day is to take as many souls as possible. Or we're not going to say the devil, allegedly. We're going to say the man downstairs. That's his job. And in order for this job to be done, he got to use vessels, right? He got to use people close to you. He got to use, motherfuckers that's low vibrational, who his minions could get through, feed off the energy of them. And in this case, he used Derek friends. In this case, he used people that knew of Derek, people that knew Derek. Some of these motherfuckers didn't even know Derek. It was a paid job. Inside job. They got paid to gang stalk and watch him. They got paid to update his every move and his every information to the person that called out this hit. And whoever called out this hit could be in solitude right now. Not on social media, not wanting to deal with social media. not wanting to deal with nobody, really. Intuition here. Somebody could, whoever called out this hit, their energy could be cloaked. Like I said, they could be tied to like a specific person within occultism here who have ties and dealings to higher ups when it comes to sacrificing and getting rid of bodies and dismembering bodies and draining the blood from bodies and, you know, meat factories and, you know, some deep dark web shit.
Yeah, I just realized as I'm going back and I'm rewatching it, and I said whoever called out this hit energy could be cloaks. Tell me why the fuck this motherfucker got on a cloaked vest. And I'm just now realizing it. Like, look at that door behind them. It screams occultism. Cloaked vest. Like, come on now. This shit really crazy, gang. I can't make this shit up.
Some sick shit, some eerie shit. Yeah, conflict and defeat. Like, I'm low-key getting irritated because I kind of feel his spirit, like, in the irritation, right? It's kind of like I keep getting energy of, like, ain't no way, gang. Like, ain't no fucking way, twin. Ain't no way, twin. Ain't no way they did that. Like, I feel like he feel like they ain't had it in them to do something to him in a way. But they had held, like, it was an organized crime. I do see him being laced here. Somebody could have laced him and gave him something. Like, I do see him being laced because I see him, like, look, stumbling. And then there's people behind him on his card. Like, I see him being laced in a way. Whether it be marijuana or whether it be, you know, somebody doing something. Like, whatever it is, whatever they gave him, whatever the substance was, hard substance, it did make him have like a panic attack. It made his heart, I'm getting like his heart accelerating. Like, he was scared. That's why I said at the beginning he died out of fear. This was a fucking sacrifice and an inside job, a paid job at that. And it's like I see a group of motherfuckers laughing about the situation or laughing because they feel as though they're going to get away with something or they will get away with something because they have immunity, or like it's like something about them having immunity or being tied into certain covenants or certain organizations or certain law enforcement or certain things here. I keep hearing like, bitch, I'm paid. I don't give a fuck. Like, I keep hearing that. Whoever energy that is, it's like, karma gonna chew that ass up. It's sick and it's sad, honestly. Also, somebody's grandmother had came through the reading. One of the persons who helped sacrifice and organize as being his friend, that person's grandmother had came through, and I heard the word specifically and clear as day. You need to turn yourself in. Like, I kept hearing her say, you need to turn yourself in. What's wrong with you? You didn't get raised like that. Like, all type of shit. She was very elderly, by the way. Like, somebody could be having restless nights. I'm seeing one of them have restless nights, sleepless nights. Somebody could be replaying something in their head. But whatever they're replaying in their head is not his death. It's the party that took place, or a particular party that took place. That's why I was picking up on hosting party, a host party, a watch party here with the elites or the higher ups eating mystery meats. But y'all know what this mystery meat is. And I say that to say they killed him in fear to harvest his energy and his gifts in his life, and for advanced placements in life in general for them. as being his friends. But I don't see his friend. It's deeper than just his friends helping kill him and sacrifice him. I'm seeing the cultism clear as fucking day. Somebody killed him. Like I see, like when they was in the woods, I'm seeing him like run through the woods, right? But he's running from somebody, and the person that he's running from is a white male. But he's laced up, doped up or something. But he's running out of fucking fear. I keep picking up on like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not me, twin. Me? Like, that's what I'm hearing. Like, disbelief or shock. Like, he knows that he's going, but he also knows, like, it's like he feels like it's like a redo, like something about a redo, like he feel like he need a redo or something, but it's like ain't no redo because you're gone. Like, he was very gullible when it came to these particular people. They boxed him in. When I say it was a 30v1, they boxed him in. Excuse me. He got boxed in really, 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 really heavy. And when I say that, I said it to say it was like every corner he turned, everywhere he went, anywhere he went, any block he turned on, he had eyes on him. He was watched. He was stalked. They updated information. Oh, he just went into such and such. He was here. He went there. He like just updating, gang stalking. Somebody portrayed to like love him and be there for him, but in reality they knew that they were going to snake him out. But the person that's portraying to love him and be there for him, but in reality knew that they were going to snake him out for their business or like advance in life, this particular individual was originally going to sacrifice two other people in their friendship group. Rec wasn't originally his first pick. His first pick was, I'm not going to say the name. His first pick was somebody else. And his first pick was also a different other person who's within this group as well. But they turned around and they did him. Why? Because his gift was different. His light was different. He shined different. His aura was really different. It's like, if I wanted your bitch, I could have your bitch. Without even trying. And it's like somebody was jealous of that. It's the female here that's also being protected. Immunity. She doesn't want her name tied into none of this. She was supposed to meet him, but in reality, he made his fate because on the opposite side or the opposite end, he was meeting these motherfuckers that was gang stalking him and really had it out for him the whole time. When it came to the day of eviction, they said his tires was flattened. I'm also seeing somebody with dreads go outside and like flatten his tires like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a couple days prior before the eviction here. Hence to why his Tesla couldn't be moved, or hence to why he couldn't drive his own Tesla after the eviction to get to where he was going on his own. They needed all eyes on him 24/7. They needed him not to go nowhere to get nowhere. And if he was going to go somewhere and get somewhere, it wasn't going to be nowhere far to where they couldn't see him. Why? Because he was the sacrifice, and not only was he was the sacrifice, he was the meat or the flesh on somebody else's plate. And some would say, well, why would they eat him? You gotta ask yourself, why would certain people on the dark web sell kids' shoes with blood on it that went missing years ago? People are just sick like that. People are just demonic like that. You gotta think outside the box when it comes to certain things. Shit is not just a coincidence. Shit like this don't happen. Well, it does happen every day, and it does happen 24/7, unfortunately, which is fucking sad and pathetic, quite frankly.